The first 2025 Taos SE is here with a completely new design, new equipment, a fresh look when it comes to the Volkswagen Taos for the 2025 model year. And we have our first one here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida. Let's check this thing out and see what it's all about for this model year. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where it's an exciting day. The 2025 Taos SE has landed. Our first 2025 refreshed facelifted Taos is here at Volkswagen Brandon, and we're gonna take our first look at this thing, see what's changed, see what we get for the 2025 model year, new equipment, everything that this thing has to offer for the 2025 model year. So with no further ado, let's spin around this thing, pricings, options, features, all of it. Let's check it out. Big shout out to Volkswagen Brandon in Florida for letting me take a spin around this Taos SE. Now, if you guys want this model or any other model that they have here in their lineup, make sure you guys check the link in the description for their website link. Their phone number is there as well, and get one of these beautiful cars off of this lot in a near driveway today. Now, you guys probably want to know what's new for the 2025 model year Taos. We get a refresh for 2025. New interior materials, refreshed exterior, more power with the 1.5 liter engine, boosting up an extra 16 horsepower from the previous version. Both the front and all-wheel drive models now use an 8-speed automatic transmission. Previously, 4Motion all-wheel drive with the Taos had a 7-speed dual-clutch auto. You also get an 8-inch screen, the touchscreen infotainment system standard across the board. A touch-sensitive climate control setup is there as well, besides on every model but the S model entry level. Now you also have the SE, which we have here in front of us. That is the best value for the money because it comes standard with 18-inch wheels, adaptive headlamp, a power adjustable driver's seat, front and rear parking sensors. You also have the heated front seats, remote start, wireless charging, and if you add all-wheel drive, that replaces the front-wheel drive model rear suspension for a more sophisticated setup. Now, as I mentioned performance, let's break down the total figures of the 2025 Taos SE because in front of us is front engine, front wheel drive, turbocharged intercooled DOHC 16 valve inline 4 with aluminum block and head and direct fuel injection. Now that's going to give you 174 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque, and that's going to rocket you with that 8-speed automatic transmission from 0 to 60 in about 7.1 seconds, a quarter mile time at 15.4 seconds, and a top speed at 125 miles per hour. Now, when you mention those dimensions, you're looking at a total wheelbase between 105.5 and 105.9 inches, a length at 175.9 inches, a width at 72.5 inches, and a height between 64.5 and 65.1 inches, with a total curb weight between 3,300 and 3,600 pounds. Now, here it is in beautiful pyrite silver metallic. This is the new design for the Taos, and as you guys will see, it stays with the design language that we're seeing from the different 2025 model years in the Volkswagen lineup, which is very seamless lines, flowy lines that we know and love with the curvature from one side to the next. I'll explain that in just a moment, but as you guys will see, big Volkswagen logo and that pyrite silver just shining in the Florida sun. You guys will also see that we do have a nice gloss black bar right here, which is not an illuminated bar or a light bar here, but is a styling design element that, with the Volkswagen moniker and design language I was talking about, flows from one side to the next. So you take this light bar, so you take this bar here, flow from one side to the next, and then it goes straight into your switchback turn signals. When those are illuminated, you guys will see that those go from bright white to amber, but it flows right into it. And then you have the chrome bar here, all right, and all this matches the VW logo that flows right here into the DRL, the daytime running light that will be illuminated there. Again, we'll see shortly. So it all flows from one side to the next, giving that IQ lighting just a really cool look when it comes to the design, and the nice curvature lines all together. It looks really cool. Now you also see that on the side skirt, we do have a nice gloss black finish, and we also have a feed through there that is actually functional when it comes to airflow for performance. Now you guys will also see feed through right here for the gloss black grille, and with this moniker here, again, not just looks but for efficiency, for performance. You will also see that we have the nice dark gray aluminum here with the plastic cladding here for the grille, but then we also have functional feed through here for cooling as well, giving it an overall functional form-fitting look, but a nice kind of luxurious design. The Taos just really changed up for the 2025 model year, and I love it. Now on the SE trim level for 2025, when you look at the side profile, what you'll really notice are 18-inch alloy wheels standard. Now we added on black wheels. So this black wheel package is going to be in the sticker breakdown, so you guys will see that with the Goodyear tires to wrap it all together. Now with that said, you do have the plastic cladding that flows from the front over the wheel wells and down the side skirt, helps protect the paint, good for that off-road use. And then you will see the pyrite silver down the side paneling here with the pyrite silver on the mirror cap, door handles as well. But you get the nice chrome finish when it comes to the window moldings there to add a little bit more luxurious class to it. And then you have the B pillar here and the C pillar here done in the plastic cladding with the aluminum roof rails there as well, and the gloss black shark fin antenna with the pyrite silver spoiler there and the black side blades there with that IQ lighting kind of wrapping around there. It ties it all together, and again, it gives it a nice flowy look when it comes to the lines. And I really like the side profile when it comes to the Taos SE. Now when it comes to the rear profile, well, the highlight is that light bar, the LED light bar we will see illuminated very shortly. Now up front, it didn't have a light bar, but this is actual light bar here when it comes to this whole lighting moniker. And the styling element, again, gives it a premium look, gives it more of a kind of Atlas look, but again, like with the Audi Q8, it kind of gives off that same, you know, VW Group moniker. They're all in the same family. Now with that said, you have the VW logo front and center, and then with the IQ lighting wrapping around the sides here, it's just a really cool look when it comes to those flowy lines like usual. Taos badging right here on the bottom of the tailgate with the SE badging for the trim right here on the left hand side. Third brake light integrated into the spoiler here, as you guys will see. And then the rear, well, you'll get that aluminum look for the rear diffuser, which you guys know for the Taos. You guys will also have the Fox diamond pattern when it comes to the rear bumper, plastic cladding, again helping protect the paint with the Fox exhaust, dual exhaust chrome look when it comes to that. Reflectors down here with our sensors there integrated in. Again, for the 2025 model year, the Taos really stepped up their game. I love the way that this looks. Now when it comes to cargo, you get around 25 to 28 cubic feet of space with the rear seats folded up. But if you were to fold down those 40-60 split seats, well, then you're looking between 60 to 66 cubic feet of space. So tons of room when it comes to the Taos. Nice tall trunk when it comes to the cargo area here. And then you guys will see we have our mats, all of our accessories here in the rear. All right, well, you could also see that if I were to lift up this mat, false floor, then we have our spare tire underneath there and our tools to help get us back on the road as soon as possible. And a nice practical packaging. I think that they did a really good job when it comes to space and practicality. I think you guys will love it for the 2025 Taos. Now when it comes to fuel economy for your Taos SE, you're looking at 31, 28, 38. That means 31 combined city and highway, 28 for the city, 38 for the highway, and regular fuel can go inside of this Taos SE. So let's check out the lighting units when it comes to the 2025 Taos, because as you guys can see, well, we have the new headlight setup with the switchback turn signal between bright white and amber. We also have our high beams and low beams illuminated as well with the orange reflector on the side. Now when it comes to the rear, well, we're looking at a new light bar. You guys will see the red reflector there, the turn signal there, and then the light bar going across with the illumination. As you guys can see, the nice red VW logo tops it all off. This is a really cool look when it comes to the rear of the Taos. I think this is my favorite angle when it comes to this illumination. Now here we are with the key fob of the new Taos, and it's the same key fob you guys are used to. So you have the VW logo up top. You also have the physical key button up top just in case the key fob battery dies here. We do have our pinning buttons right here on the side. And then on the flip side, you will also see lock, trunk release, remote start, and unlock when it comes to your overall controls. Now inside of the Taos, let's talk about this cockpit. It's a little new for the 2025 model year. We get around 53 cubic feet of space. We got the two-tone look when it comes to the interior for the door cards, the dash, and the seats. Cloud text with leatherette, and as you guys can see, looking really handsome with the different materials here, the stitching, all of that setup is so comfortable, but also gives an overall nice styling element to it. Now, as you guys will see, hopping inside, some of it's going to look very familiar, but some, you know, it'll look familiar in other aspects, like this 8-inch screen that you can see across the board in new 2025 models like the Jetta. So let's take a look at the door cards here, because you will see that we do have those in a nice kind of soft white look with the stitching there as well. and then that soft text here, that cloud text kind of feel right here up top, different material here. Now you also see the soft touches on the armrest here with the stitching here, and then you have that nice aluminum bezel over the door handle there, which is in a darker aluminum look. This kind of gives off a blue tint when it comes to this bezel. Looks pretty cool. But you also see that we also have the window controls, mirror controls here, extra stowage, and we also have our speaker grill down there as well. Same look when it comes to the side sill, the brake pedal, dead pedal, and gas pedal there that you guys know from the Taos. And then we hop inside. Again, you'll see that whole moniker when it comes to that kind of bluish, silverish aluminum trim going all the way across from one side to the next. Gloss black right over here, the dash here, as well as the glove box with, again, that kind of soft cloud text feel when it comes to that off-white look on this model here, on this kind of, like, I don't want to say cloud text, but it's kind of like a cloud text material here, but it's nice and soft. Now you will also see the stitching there as well over the glove box. Plenty of room there, got a lot of stuff there. And then you guys will see that our steering wheel looks good with the stitching to match right in the innards here, the nice dark aluminum trim when it comes to around the whole setup. And then you guys will see that on the steering wheel, well, let's actually start it up first, because we gotta get our fully digital instrument cluster all illuminated here. All right, and then we can talk about this where you come on the left hand side here, you have your driver assistance controls, radio controls here as well, and then you also have your heated steering wheel controls, voice controls, and we can change our digital instrument cluster in a couple different views. All right, so press the view button there, we can do that. We can press left, and we can go up and down and press OK to select different things that we want to see on different sides of the instrument cluster there. So it's always cool to kind of set things up when it comes to however you would like it, and it's at the touch of a button right here at your fingertips. Now you will also see that we do have a telescopic steering wheel, so I can move this however I want it, get it adjusted very nicely. We also have right here lane keep, we have our high beams, we have our windshield washer nozzles and everything on that side. You do have our lighting controls for our low beams here on this side as well. And then you guys will also see coming across, well, we do have dual zone climate control, and we have a climatronic system in the new Taos. All right, so you guys will notice this, and this is now in the Taos across the board, like how it is in the Jetta. Now, with that said, you guys will see that we do have dual zone. We have touch sensitive setup for our climate control and all of our screen here. And then we also have heated seats on both sides as well. You will also see underneath USB-C plugins. All right, 12 volt there. And then you got a little storage right here. You also will see we have a start stop button, parking sensors here, and our electric parking brake with our engine start stop. And then we do have two track system when it comes to our gear selector here, so you guys can do some manual shifting on this side up and down, or we go in reverse. Backup camera will show up there, so you guys see what that looks like. Pretty good look on that screen. And then we do have cup holders here, little storage, I say good for key fobs or your phone to put there. That's a little armrest here as well, just using with the nice stitching. Open that up, plenty of space, pretty deep down there. Now, looking at the screen, as you guys know and love, we'll turn it on by pressing that there. Look at that. You can see that we have a new lookup when it comes to our whole setup. It's a glow up, all right? So you guys will see this is an MMI system, but with this setup, you guys know and love it. You can hear feedback, touch sensitive when it comes to all this setup. I mean, I love it. Again, they make it very intuitive across the board, very easy to use, user friendly. This setup is always good, but then when you add the 8-inch screen standard, it gives it a cool look, but then also the functionality to go with it. So again, you guys are gonna love this system, as I always do, as I always go through it and press things just to hear the click sound because it's so satisfying. Digital rear view mirror here as well. You got your taco holder. I'm kidding, your sunglass holder, you know, good for your sunglasses. SOS button, dome light, floodlight, everything is up top there. And then you have right here, well, you got this, and then you got your light with your mirror controls there as well. So got everything there that you guys will need in the Taos. But again, a nice refresh in the interior to bring it up to speed with the rest of the VW lineup for 2025. I think this is a good way to start when it comes to the Taos SE. Now, when we hop inside of the rear of the new Taos, well, we have 46 cubic feet of space, and we get the same cloud text and the soft touches when it comes to the overall interior. and it looks good. Now, it's just as comfortable as it is spacious, and this front seat is in the rear a little bit more relaxed than it normally would be. You can tell with the perspective from the driver's side seat to the passenger seat, that one's a little bit more in a position it would normally be. I was sitting very comfortably up front here, but I still got some knee wiggle room even doing so. Now, you also have in the driver passenger seats, both compartments, you have stowage here as well. You also have HVAC vents here, little stowage and USB-C plug-in. Also, we do have an armrest here with cup holders there. Beautiful place for people to sit in the back, fitting 3 comfortably. And then you guys will see in the door paneling here where we have our same cloud text setup with the nice white inserts when it comes to the door cards, the aluminum trim for the bezel for the door handle, soft touches on the armrest with the stitching there as well, and our speaker grill set up there. Not a bad place to be when it comes to side Taos SE. Now let's do our first sticker breakdown of the 2025 Taos SE in this pyrite silver metallic exterior and black cloud text leatherette and cloth interior with the HP automatic with Tiptronic front wheel drive. Now we're looking at a starting price of $27,895, but after our additional options and our $1,425 destination charge, we are at $30,711. Now how do we get there? Well, we do have our pyrite silver metallic exterior, no charge, that is free. Also our black cloud text leatherette and cloth interior, that's also free. Now we do have the auto dimming rear view mirror with HomeLink Connect 4-year app subscription, $405. The 18-inch black painted alloy wheels with all-season tires we added for $395. We have the Monster Mat set up 4 with the heavy-duty trunk liner, that is $296. And we have the VW Care prepaid scheduled maintenance contract at $295. Everything else you see here is standard. Performance, exterior, interior, safety and driver assistance, technology, and convenience. Make sure you guys check the link in the description so you guys can see their website. Check out the sticker and full breakdown details so you guys will see everything you guys need to know about the 2025 Taos SE. Now, we do have the warranty here at 450,000 miles with our limited against corrosion perforation at 7 years or 100,000 miles, whichever comes first. But what do you guys think about the first Taos SE to hit the lot? So at $30,711, what are you guys feeling about the refreshed Taos for the 2025 model year, especially in this SE trim level? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys check the link in the description for Volkswagen brand's website. Check out their inventory. More Taoses are coming in. Also, their phone number is there. Give them a call. Get one of these beautiful cars off of the lot in your driveway today. Now, make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.